Hello. I told you guys I would make a video when my planner was finished, and I just got it bound yesterday, so I'm super excited to get to share it all with you guys. Anybody else that's working on becoming a teacher, like, I know this is ridiculous to say, but like, your planner is like the greatest thing in the entire world. And after like I saw like how she designed it this year and everything, I was just like so excited to get my planner to be able to like customize it exactly how I wanted it. Like I bought this one off Teachers Pay Teachers. Her name is Sarah Plum. She designed this, and like you buy it one time for $12 and then you get a lifetime like subscription. And so she updates it every year, and then essentially you can use the same planner or like the same style for the rest of your life for $12. And then it cost me about $8 to bound and like place the laminate how I wanted it and stuff from UPS. And I found out that UPS does have like teacher discounts, which is super cool. So she gave it to me even though I'm not like officially a teacher. She's like, well, since this is clearly like for school and for education, like I'll go ahead and give you the teacher discount. And like I didn't even ask for it. She just saw it and she kind of knew because the front says teacher planner. But you guys, I'm so excited to show this to you. Like it turned out like way better than I could have pictured it to. So yeah, let's go through it. So this is the front. I'll take the little slide off of it so it's not so shiny. This is the front of it. It says Teacher Planner 2020, and then it says Miss Fornaro at the bottom, because that's me. And then after that, you've got to pick an outside cover, and then an inside cover. So it says this planner belongs to Antonia Fornaro, 2019-2020. And then, like, she did a super awesome job of just making this planner, like, your own. So the core is going to essentially be the same on everybody's, but like if you didn't want to wait for the core part to come out, you could use the one that she always has on there, and it's essentially blank dates and numbers and stuff. So that way you can put in whenever you want, whatever you want. So like if you wanted your planner to go through, start in May this year and go through July next year, you could have had the blank pages without the dates, which I thought was super cool. So this is basically what it looks like. Let's see, we'll start with September. So this is like the beginning of each month. I've got things to do, your number one goal, the birthdays in this month, and then the dates to remember. So like all of the important stuff going on. And then there's always a quote at the beginning of each month too. Then after that, it like breaks down and gives you an entire calendar of like the entire month. And then there's a little quote down here. There's room for you to write some notes up here. And then it shows you what the next month's calendar is going to be also. And then after that, it like breaks down into like a regular planner. So like my subjects will go here. And then like each lesson or whatever I'm planning is going to go here. And then there's going to be an extra room for like meetings and things like that as well. So that's basically every month. And I'm just so in love with this planner. Like, it's like over 200 pages. I decided to do it all on cardstock, so that way it was super thick, and I like to use markers and like color code my planner, so it won't bleed through on any of the pages or anything like that. I have free printing at the apartment I live at right now, so that's where I got this printed. I did find out if you get it printed somewhere else and like go through like Office Max or Office Depot or even UPS, it's going to be like $100 to get it double-sided printed and in color. So if your school lets you print things like this, I would highly recommend doing it at your school, or if you have free printing somewhere, definitely take advantage of that, because I saved a lot of money on the paper itself and the color ink that way. But yeah, I'm just so in love with this planner. And then I didn't customize this one too much. Like, I already thought over 200 pages was a lot, just because it breaks it down each week by subject, and so it's a lot of paper anyways. But some things that I did do to like make it my own, which this all comes in her set. So you pay $12 and there's like supplemental pages and different kinds of things that you can go through and use. And there's like sub plans, and like you can print off little things that say like reading, writing, math that you can hang in your classroom for time of day of like what's going to be happening and what's going to be going on. And so I only used a couple of our supplemental pages this time around, but I do, like, you have access to it always and forever. And so as I decide that I need to use some different things, I can definitely just pull that out, print it, and then make little miniature bindings of those things as well. So one thing that I did was at the very end of my book, I laminated this page. It's called Week at a Glance, and it's front and back. And so basically it just says instructional focus, to do, reminders, and notes. So like each week I could use like vis-a-vis or Sharpie on this, because Sharpie comes off with glass cleaner. And so I could use Sharpie or vis-a-vis on this, and then I can write in here each week and then like recycle this one sheet of paper every single week, and like I can plan for the upcoming week and the week after, just so that way I'm trying to like stay ahead on schedule. I know that teachers are like way ahead and way well planned as far as that goes, so I think that doing this way will help keep me organized. And then like also something that I've learned just even going through like high school and college. In high school I literally just wrote in pen or pencil or whatever I had in my planner, and I wasn't as involved with it. When I got to college, I got like my own kind of planner, and I started color coding it, and I started using markers, and I would like write a weekly quote just to like remind myself that I can keep pushing through and things like that. And it really helped me in my organization skills, and like being a teacher, it's all essential to be organized all the time. So I definitely think that having a planner that you love and that you like want to write in is going to help keep you organized and keep you knowing what you need to do. So that's the Week at a Glance page. And then the one other thing that I got that I put in this one was like a grading scale table thing. So you put the students' names right here, and then you put whatever activity or project or assignment are they doing, and then you can grade them like this. I know that seems like super old school. I'm sure teachers still use it now, and I plan to use it just because I want to make sure I have like a physical paper copy of the grades that I'm giving, and then I can enter them all into the computer like all at once. So I'm going to use that too, and then I could use it for attendance as well. So I made about 20 copies of these ones, and that I put in the very back. And then on the very last page, like I said, you got to pick your front and your back of each thing. So I picked one that matches my front really well. And there were so many different designs, you guys. So this is my front, and then this is my back. So if I hold it like this, there were so many different designs you could choose from. Like there was a cactus one, like flamingos and feathers, like just a ton of different creative designs. I just really like the purple and blue kind of combination, and so I wanted to keep it really simple, something super clean, because if I would have picked the ones with like all the cactuses, it was like cactuses all in the center, and then there was like a blank space for your name or whatever. That, for me, I love the idea of it, but I would then make my planner more messy. I know that sounds weird, but the simple cover means like simplistic inside of it as well, I feel like. I know that's kind of weird, but yeah, so I don't really have anything else to share with you guys other than like me just being super excited to student teach this semester. I know it seems super extra that I got this planner, but I want to be able to replicate what I do in my student teaching and like what my teacher does in her planner the first year I teach. And if I can hopefully get a job from December when I finish my student teaching to the end of the year, that will definitely be kind of chaotic, but like by having a planner and seeing how she like breaks down her lessons and then like using it for me and like breaking down the lessons I'm teaching and the organization and everything, I hope that I'll be able to just like carry that on through the end of the year and then make another one and just continue on with this, so on and so forth. I also plan to keep this planner at least for like the first 3 or 4 years that I teach. The very first practicum teacher I had was constantly referring to her last semester's plan book, and essentially she wrote in there where they were and what her goals were for them, and then she had like an actual layout of like where they were supposed to be like each week and everything like that. So I think that will be super helpful for me to like just have to be able to better plan for like my next semester, next year, and to see where my kids should be or if we're behind in a certain area, and then like figuring out how to play catch up or figuring out how to make a unit last a little longer, see if we can get some students to dig deeper on some certain things. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it. There was not anything else I really wanted to talk about besides this planner and how excited I am that I finally have like a real teacher planner. It's so thick, like it's 200 pages at least, and I love this so much. I'm so excited to get to use it. When I make another video, once I get started in student teaching, I will show you what it looks like so far, just like random little things, just so you guys can see how it's going for me. So thank you for watching. If you have been watching, I really appreciate it. And then feel free to check back in like August, because I'm going to start posting about my student teaching adventures. And oh, one more thing with that is I'm super excited to have a little journal for things that kids say, because I've had some kids say some amazing things and they just kill me. The things that they say just make me laugh so hard. And so I'm excited to like have a little journal with that, and I'll definitely be sharing that here with you guys too, because some of the things that we say, like, they're just priceless. Like the vulnerability and the innocence that the kids have, like, it's gonna be so amazing for me to share with you guys. So yeah, so thank you for watching, and one more shout out to Sarah Plum, who made this. She's on Teachers Pay Teachers. This is the greatest thing ever. It's called Not Your Average Teacher Planner. So definitely go buy it if it's something you're interested in. It's like 100% personalized. The only thing that isn't is like the core, but that's easier than you having to like remember to write the dates down every single week. So yes, go check it out, and thank you all for watching. Have a good day.